Sell everything to buy cheaper later back? This is the question. I will give you a big overview of the whole market, and then we go deeper into day trades, and I show you also my personal. Yesterday, the Fed hikes interest rates by a quarter point and hints at another increase this year. And what is much more interesting is 55 days from now is the next Fed meeting, and the expectation is 80% that they will not increase the interest rate. This is much more interesting because in case they will not increase or even cut down the interest rates, we could expect a big pump in the market. So watch out for this. Very, very important. The expectation of the next Fed meeting. Very important. Now, the next news. European Central Bank set to hike the rates as it edges closer to pivot point. And this is very, very important, this news. Why? Because I told you also save the date this week, the European Central Bank, because right now you see we are at the final countdown. You see all the markets are preparing for the last interest rate hikes to cool down the economy so we can start into a new bull run. So, and the 294 days, which I showed you here before, right? It perfectly showing us this is the moment when these days, or 294 days, this is the days how long we are from the bull run exactly, right? I mean, depends how you measure it. But it's very clear. You see, European Central Bank prepares. They will increase. If they increase by 25 basis points, we will see nothing will happen. This is the expectation. If they will decrease the interest rates, what I'm not expecting, then we could see pump in the market, the European market, which would influence the American market. But let us quickly go further. Very important next news. Portfolio manager says OPEC plus aliens could break, sending oil price down to $35 a barrel. This is so much important because the big economy, you can measure whether we are in a bear market or in a bull market. You can measure on the oil price, because if the oil price is getting very expensive, then we are heading into a recession, because your product, so I don't know, your a BCAA or something like that, or your protein, getting much more expensive if the oil price is much more expensive, because the transportation to the supermarket is getting much more expensive, because they're getting transported not by your sperm, they're getting transported by gas. And if gas getting more expensive, so oil, crude oil, then obviously the product is getting more expensive. So people buying less protein, they're getting weaker, they're eating more salad, and so the economy is slowing down. I hope you understand it. This was for the disabled ones. Very important. I told you also I told you in Telegram group, the McDonald's earnings right now coming much more higher. So they top estimates as dinner flocks to US and China restaurants. So the expectation was $3.70. No, the expectation was $2.79 per share, but it was $3.70. And the revenue was expected at 6.2 billion, but it came at 6.5 billion. So this is very bullish. Why we are watching McDonald's? We don't eat McDonald's. Sometimes we eat McDonald's. Every day we eat McDonald's. But the thing is, because if like big companies, big US companies like McDonald's, Facebook, Amazon, Google have very good earnings, it means the economy is recovering. If economy is recovering, we're heading into a bull run. So again, you have always to measure not just one factor of the economy. You have always consider a lot of factors, right? So therefore, we see right now crude oil getting cheaper. Very important, positive. We are watching, we are heading it very clear to a bull run right now. We see the earnings of companies coming better than expected. We are heading into a bull run. Again, it's clear. And again, it don't mean before you shit in front of my door again, it not means we are going right now into a bull run. It means we are heading to it. The biggest factor to watch is the Bitcoin halving, because after Bitcoin halving, we are usually, or always in the past, we saw the bull run started. It was very clear. So another big thing is here, UK inflation rate slides to 7.9% in June, below expectation. So we see also in the UK, in Europe, the inflation is slowing down, which means again we are heading into a bull run, right? This is very important to watch. I always speak about the big picture. Again, the big picture: Bitcoin, Ether, CME futures saw record participation from large traders in Q2. Bitcoin futures institutional interest, and this is the key word, institutional interest, continued to increase throughout the quarter as investors sought regulated venues products, and that means BlackRock, to hedge rising market volatility and manage risk and exposure, CME said. So this means, you see, the more investors is coming into the Bitcoin, the more money will flow into our lovely crypto market, right? And if the more money is flowing in, especially from institution, not my or your $1, but the real big huge billions and trillions, the higher the price of Bitcoin altcoins will rise, where we can take advantage of through day trades and through long-term investments, which are coming in a second to. Next news. So now let's come to our day trades. No, wait a minute. Before we are coming into day trades, on the big picture, again, big picture, very important to watch. So this is the huge picture. Yes, this is the very huge picture. It's not this is not your cock when you're watching it from the upside, because it's very small. This is the real big picture. So you see, in the big picture, we are only 300 days from Bitcoin halving. You see, always the green field is after the halving. Huyak, pump, huyak, pump, huyak, pump. So right now, what we are doing right now, as we did also in the previous bear markets, you see, you're buying on dollar cost average. So imagine you're buying here, 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 you're buying also when it's going down, you're buying. So every week or every month, you split your money, which you have, you split it by the days till the halving, and then you just invest, doesn't matter where the price in. And then you have the best price on dollar cost average, and then we are chilling here and waiting for the bull run. And here approximately when we are half down, so half year after the 6 months after the halving, we start to sell. So we start to sell here, we start to sell here, 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 and then we are selling on dollar cost average, and we have the best price on selling. So this is the easiest way to make money, not financial advice. So right now we're buying here, 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 and we are buying further. We don't know. Maybe, yes, maybe we will see Bitcoin going even to 40K, but we are still buying. But we are still expecting that Bitcoin will go to 20K, or maybe we see Bitcoin even go to 16K, and also altcoins getting crushed. But we are buying altcoins and Bitcoin here on dollar cost average. After the halving, we are chilling half year, 6 months. So maybe we will be here at 64, maybe we will be at 100,000 already, and then we are start selling after the half. We are selling down, we are selling up again, we are selling down, and then we are out of the market. Then we are waiting again for the next bear market, which will happen after the halving, 1 year, 1.5 years after the halving, and then we are waiting a half or 1 year until we're reaching the bottom, because always after the peak it was exactly 1 year. You see it here, 2017, end of 2017 we reached the top, and next year, start of the next year, not the start of the next year, start of the next year, yeah, you see it here in 2018 start, we reached the top. 2019 start of 2019 we reached the bottom, and here we start to invest. So the same will happen here. So end of 2025 we reach the peak, and end of 2016 we reach again the bottom. So then this is when we start to buying. It's not, you don't have exactly the dates, but it doesn't matter. You never reach the peak of the top or peak of the bottom. It's about dollar cost average. I hope you understand it, really, for everyone who not in the wheelchair, but who has a wheelchair inside of their brain, you know, like their brain a little bit. I hope you understand it. So now we are going for the day trades, and for our day traders, it's getting very interesting because the funding rates are going down. You see it here, they're going down, but we want to see them negative in order to see bounce in the market. They're not so negative how I would like them to see, but what is very interesting right now I turn off the logarithmic chart, and now what is very interesting, if we are watching on the daily, we are still under the daily 20 moving average. So technically it's still better a short opportunity than a long, to our price tag of 28,200, so 4%. Stop loss I would set above 30,100 approximately, right? But what is very interesting, you see here right now on the cipher B, you see a green dot appeared, and usually when a green dot appeared, like here, you see a pump in the market, and here you see green dot, and you see bam, some pump in the market. So it's not a guarantee, but the probability for pump is getting more likely the more we see the funding rates are going down. So watch out for it. However, right now for day traders, it's much more better a short opportunity than long opportunity. For swing traders, it's still swing trader holding for several weeks. Day traders just trading for a day or 2 days. For swing traders, it's still better a long opportunity, because why? We are still expecting that Bitcoin will rise at least to 35k, or even here to our big resist line, the resist line 37,600. So still a 28% probability, a 28% long opportunity for swing traders, right? And therefore, if Bitcoin is pumping, what altcoins do, they outperform Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is dumping, what altcoins do, they're getting fucked completely. So therefore, we are watching what Bitcoin is doing. Therefore, you always analyze first Bitcoin in order to understand, because it cannot be, Bratan. The probability is very likely that Bitcoin is going to 10,000 and your favorite shitcoin is going to 100 million. It's not possible, usually. So right now, I am still in my LDO trade. You know, LDO staking protocol of Ethereum, $151 in a loss. It's a swing trade, 15% in a loss. My RV position is 5.3% in profit, $830 in profit. So in my opinion, it's still, for swing traders, it's an amazing long opportunity for LDO. LDO is, like I told you, swinger club altcoin. So right now you see it here. If you enter right now a long position, set your stop loss below the previous local low. So let's say at $1.46, the price tag is still $3.20, risk reward 2.9. This is amazing, and you can use even $1,000 Bybit money. Link is down below in description or at the first comment, and you can just long with Bybit money, $1,000. My RV position is also very clear. It's even a better long opportunity, because we are still in the symmetrical triangle. We are getting squeezed. The more we're getting squeezed, the more huyak will be likely the pump to the upside. I don't expect that we will see a huge breakdown. Maybe we will see huge breakdown here to the level of previous low at $47, but not lower. So if you set your stop loss at the, $28 approximately, and going right now into long for swing low, and price target $159, then we have here risk reward 1.96, so 2 by factor of 2. This is amazing, but you be prepared that you maybe will wait until the breakout till the start of November even. This is for swing traders, for the ones who are patient more, right? And also Aave you can use on Bybit, the $1,000 bonus. You don't have even to use your own money if you want, Bratan. So very important. Big picture, not big picture, the mid picture, very important. Total crypto market cap is also getting here squeezed, so we will see in the next days or weeks, we will see break to the upside or downside. In case we are breaking the yellow line to downside, we expect $1 trillion market cap, means Bitcoin 25k. In case we are breaking to the upside, it means $1.5 trillion market, means Bitcoin at least 35k. So in my opinion, very clear. If you didn't understand, watch on repeat, or watch maybe with this, you know, on the side where they explain for the deep ones how to understand it better. But thank you everyone for watching. I kiss you, and I see you later. Mwah.